You know, there may be a time in your life or in a loved one's life when you need someone to come watch in on them, take care of them, or check in on them. A little visiting angel, so to speak. Now, today on the show we have Ada Cawley, who is the president, owner of Visiting Angels here on the Gulf Coast. How are you? It's good to see you.
You too.
Tell me, if you would, a little bit of background about yourself first.
I have lived here my entire life. I have a medical background, medical assistant. Finished all my prerequisites for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 kids. My son is almost 13 and my daughter is almost 11.
Well, that keeps you busy right there.
Yes, they're into baseball and dancing, so we don't stop.
No wonder you're so nice and slim.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned something about nursing, but why did you decide to get into, Visiting Angels? Been around for a while in different areas of the country. Why Visiting Angels?
After I researched different franchises with senior care, we came across that it is the #1 choice in home care right now, senior care. And after meeting with the president of the company and other directors, I knew that this was the right option.
Well, I mean, the name itself,
Right.
it just really kind of stands out. Visiting Angels, somebody to come, take care of you. And this is something that not really somebody going through rehab, I wouldn't think, but this is, basically someone who's maybe in their twilight years. They just can't take care of themselves or whatever. And that's something that whenever they call you for a consultation, which, by the way, if you call them, your consultation is free, correct?
Correct. Free home assessment.
Free home assessment.
Mm-hmm.
Free home assessment. And what you do, tell us what happens when you do a free home assessment.
So I go there and get just a medical background, basically, just a little history on anything that they would like to have.
Mm-hmm.
If they need help with house cleaning, or say if they're a post-op patient, they have no one at home to help them. If they need housekeeping, just companionship, or we find out if the spouse or whoever family just needs a break, we can go in and help them with that too.
Now, you mentioned somewhat post-op. So does it necessarily have to be someone more mature, adult or whatever?
No.
Can it be someone young like me? Let's say I've had some surgery and whatever. My wife's working all day and just needs somebody to check in on me during the day or something because I'm not that mobile. Do you do that too?
Yes, it's a 2-hour minimum. I would send the caregiver out, and then if you need help with, we can't do wound care or dressing changes because that's more skilled nursing. Ours is just to assist with daily living.
Make a grilled cheese sandwich or something?
Meal preparation. Mm-hmm.
Grilled cheese sandwich
just
or...
to get you through the day.
Through the day, okay. And as you said, now and during these assessments, you'll sit down and talk to them about medications that they're on, what to be aware of. But as you said, you don't necessarily play the role of a nurse.
Correct. We're the caregivers.
Okay.
So we can do medication reminders. Can't physically give you the medication if you need, that's more home health.
Okay. So you just basically you sit down and say, okay, you've got to
We're
take
your family when your family can't be there.
I like that. We're your family when your family can't be there. That's a great way of putting it. That's a nice way of putting it. What are some of the things that y'all do besides cooking? I guess cleaning. I mean, do you have like a list of things that you will do?
Yes, bathing assistance, meal preparation, like I said, light housekeeping, anything that you need.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your staff. The staff that you have right now. What kind of qualifications do they have?
They do not have to be CNAs in the state of Mississippi. However, I do prefer them. The ones that I have hired, which are several, do have years of experience, especially with the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to hire ones that can especially help with bathing assistance, with lifting, because there are a lot of those that I've come across that needs that care.
Because that's going to take a little bit more training, or
They all have criminal background checks, pre-employment drug screen. I do random drug screens, so they're very carefully selected.
Now, what area of the Gulf Coast do you cover, Ada?
From Diamond Head to Moss Point, and as far north as Sauger and Van Cleve.
Okay. Now, on a given day, about how many patients do you usually, or would you say patients, clients?
Clients.
Clients, yeah, okay. Because again, you're not really nurses or medical. But on a given day, how many clients do you usually see?
Right now, I'm up to, on average, 3 home assessments a day.
Per day.
So it's getting there.
Yeah, well, you're relatively new. I mean,
Right.
it was here for a while, then it went away, then now you've taken it over. And you've been doing this with Visiting Angels for how long now?
I opened in February, and Thursday we actually got put on the national locator.
Really? So you can go to the website
Right.
if you want to and get some more information.
Can apply online for employment, of course, or if you need a home assessment, you can go enter the information. It'll go to me, and I'll contact you.
Okay. Now, let's say someone has a loved one out of this area. Can they go there also to the website and find if there's a Visiting Angels location in your area?
Yeah,
Or in that
absolutely.
area?
Right.
Like Jackson or someplace up like that. What are some of the other things that you look for or work with as far as a visiting angel?
They have to be compassionate. They have to love their job. They have to be dedicated. They have to understand that people in this situation, not necessarily seniors, they need your help.
Yeah, they're pretty much helpless.
They are. And you really have to respect them for that.
And
They
again,
have
as
to
you
care.
said, you do the thorough background checks
Right.
and everything. But again, if you'd like some information on it, as far as getting a free assessment,
Right.
I guess as you said, you come into the home, you sit down and talk to them, and they fill out. I'm sure online there's going to be quite a few things that they'll fill out ahead of time.
Just basically a few, but just personal information. And
What
just
is
a sum-
necessarily what the issue is?
Right, just a summary of what they need. And then I will contact them and go into their home, and I'll complete the forms for them. I'll
Okay.
go over the medical history and just,
Okay. Well,
background information in general.
got just about a minute left. Anything else that you want to talk about regarding what you do, or as far as going into the homes and situations that you dealt with? Any funny stories or anything like that?
There's no schedule. They don't have to work around my schedule. I work around theirs. So, and they can contact me at any time. There's no corporate they have to contact since I'm the owner and director.
So this is
They will
basically a
have-
24/7 kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. They have any problems at any time, they can call me. I'll go to their home and I will help them.
Okay, because I got to thinking about what if somebody is working basically a night shift
Yes.
and they have to leave their loved ones. We check on something like that.
They can call me.
All right, Ada, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
If you'd like some more information, maybe as you said, a free assessment on the situation at your home. Number is on your screen. Website's on there as well to go in and register and set up an appointment with them. So if you'd like some more information and have a visiting angel make some life easier for you or a loved one, give them a call here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.